pedestrian-friendly development down there. This waterfront use plan takes that into consideration. It takes the pedestrian traffic, so there's more walkway and less driveways, and so I think we really put a lot of thought in this, and we took the input from the community. So, like I said, we didn't do this in a vacuum, and we certainly didn't do it knee-jerk and rush. So, I would like to, one more time.
Yep. Yeah. Record it.
I've got,
Is this the last one?
Mike, I gotta give other people opportunities. You're really supposed to only have one opportunity.
Do I get it?
Yep, you will, but after,
Thank
you
you.
just have to.
No, that's fine.
Everybody will get to,
Thank you,
everybody
honey.
gets their say.
Thank you, Mary.
So, nope, absolutely. Cheryl, if you can just sign up afterwards.
Cheryl St. George, Hamilton Drive. There's a bunch of things here about this whole process here. I think notification, I've signed up for emails and get agenda notifications. Did this information come out in an email?
It would have come out.
Notification to the abutters, do not go by email.
No. For the emails for the planning, we send these out in the planning newsletters.
Yes, we do for the newsletter, yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, there's communication that way, and I would highly recommend that all residents in Evans sign up to stay in touch. I mean, this is the 21st century, and emails are an efficient way to communicate. I thought it was really important to highlight, whoever said it, sidewalks versus boardwalks. Bike path, I've been here since 1994, and I think it was 97. I was really thrilled about a bike path being built in this town, and it's yet, but what, a mile or two being built. I think we've got to simplify the process and get us some sort of sidewalk or extension to a road that's going to be paved along Route 5 to allow for safety for pedestrians and bikers alike. Diversity, like portfolio in your retirement, you should have your money in diverse funds. I think this town is lacking diversity, especially along its waterfront. I have concern, I understand people's concerns for this mixed-use plan, but I agree you guys have been working on this. It's not a knee-jerk quick plan, and I do like the idea that it's with the positive declaration on these projects, because what's happening down in the south part of Evans with the two areas, they have different needs and different issues, especially like flooding, than up in Highland. I'm in support of the plan as long as there is a second chance for the public to review and either give the thumbs up or thumbs down through that positive declaration. In defense of the folks from Williamsville, I think it's good to have different mindset, having people from the outside bringing new ideas. I mean, let's look at Williamsville, let's look at Hamburg, let's look at East Aurora and Orchard Park, what they have done to develop their village to bring tourists. We have a ways to go. The height of structures bothers me. I would like us to maybe not go as high as 50. And again, I agree with Karen on the idea of condos. There are more properties than just Mickey Rats to worry about along the waterfront. There's the Vogel property. There's some other areas, some other nonprofits that could sell large swaths of land, and for them to build a bluffs. I have a concern about that. Green space buffer. I didn't hear much about green space between properties, so there's an existing property and then a new development. Where is that green space buffer? Where is it in the plan? Okay, let me go on. I got a few more things. Beach access in Highland. years ago, the folks in Highland, there's some 200 and some properties that in their deed had public access to a staircase that was, quote, condemned, but it was taken down without notification to those 250 or 212 residents. I was not notified. I was not notified. I was one, I know several people who live in Highland, we were not notified about that.
Cheryl, if you can just direct it to the.
But anyways, sorry. So my question is, how is there gonna be public access in Highland, in this plan, for beach access? Now, I know Gray Cliff, they've been, awarded, some money, a lot of money, and part of that money is going to be used for restoration of their staircase and access, but, so there's gonna be that area versus maybe possible St. Columban, so I'd like to know, not tonight, but down the road, if there's some plan for access to the beach in the Highland area, besides taking your kayak through 18 Mile Creek. And then, last but not least, restaurants. We really need to bring people, we have Gray Cliff, it's a Frank Lloyd Wright structure. It's been here 20 years. And part of the plan was, I was on the board way back in the beginning, was to have Gray Cliff help along with the development. And, we do have scallywags, we have Smalley's, we have a couple of bars in place, but there needs to be more diversity in our restaurants and places to have people stay, lodging, as well as shop. Thank you.